guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to keep... Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that... Last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. That time counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Punch, counter punch. Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work.
On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Failing to score with that right hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Through the hook, didn't land. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Missed him with that uppercut. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to... be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A perfect counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really
Whoa, Johnny! Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of here.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. That...
There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good battle. Alexander Usyk, the former Undisputed. He is the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Got out of the way of that right hook. A perfect counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. he going to punch himself out, though? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax.
Let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, Beast,
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Go. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're getting your time.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice. Hold that thought! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! And the big cat goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Here we go for round one.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood the time I motivate.
No rest for the weary. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
There's a counter shot. And try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Get your boxing back together and put it back.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to.
You are the sweetest thing.
Bluff them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate that.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many have-a-goes, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even for you free, I'm like a calm cow. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't
We are live at Balcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, a multiple.
This bout is scheduled.
How will these two fighters handle? We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for Saul. And up. Usually you don't need a weather report for a... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. The hook, but it doesn't score. That left hand lands. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this? Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. We don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than have this.
Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
To focus back at that jab back. Spots.
Here we go. It's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A lot of effort being exerted here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. The jab just got blocked. Good counter punching. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missed with that hook. Left uppercut doesn't score. Nice counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Oh, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez, the pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You feel good? Good, man.
Gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight and he's gonna be confident.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Pick him on the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Done all your work all the way through Kane. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nice counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter. Come on. You've led him back into this. We're better than this. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just step it. Just get you with him back. We'll go again. Keep smart. Just this.
And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Incredible work rate. That big hook doesn't land. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. on Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Here's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Hard, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the... What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
People would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here comes the pride of Wales, the two-weight world champion who was never beaten. A legendary battle with Roy Jones Jr. as well. It's going to take something special to knock this man off his perch. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Counter shot lands. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
I've got to see that again.
seems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He misses with that straight left. A big whiff with the right hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If it doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
We've got high hope. It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Joe. Saul.
This bout,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's a privilege.
Here we go for round 1. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Hook misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt, it's always coming. Punches coming from every angle. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it was like...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. And that hook misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Joe Calzaghe just went down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Yeah. Are you duh? All the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man, say get ping. Rotating, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man, said get ping. Rotating, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man, said get ping. Rotating, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shot fling. Fling, right up, fling. Rotating, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. They keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPCB.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first the self-described Claressa Shields. Katie Taylor. One of the...
This bout...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Unique.
And that's the opening bell, round one. She's throwing that left hook perfectly. She got clipped by that counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure.
Lands, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
An illegal move there. Shields just got clipped. Down goes Claressa Shields. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Claressa Shields is in trouble. And Shields is down. She never saw that body punch coming, and those are the ones that will do you in. Let's see it again.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
A perfect counter shot. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round. Did you see that? Claressa Shields just got clipped. Down goes Claressa Shields. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I'm Todd Grisham, and it's Claressa Katie Taylor.
This bout.
Welcome inside this unique. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? This is a high-octane battle. The perfect counter lands. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. Greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Looking to land the hook. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about shields in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance.
Don't rest on your laurels.
Here we go. It's round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Welcome inside this unique environment. A beautiful theme. Whoa, wait a minute. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot. You are right.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And